I guess you got to try to promote it as like, everything's fine, situation normal, but it's not. Hey guys, Final Death Star. So JJ came out with these comments to, I believe it was Empire Magazine, in an interview with them, and they're talking about Episode 9, and he says that to justify Palpatine's coming back in Episode 9, all you have to do is look at the first 8 films and see that the groundwork's been laid. The whole time, this was planned. From the beginning, from the get-go, JJ is saying he had this mastermind plan of bringing back Palpatine. It was all inevitably leading back to Palpatine. Think about that for a second. It just makes absolutely no sense. I don't know who's buying this. JJ would not have come up with a character like Snoke. This badass. We don't know who he is, where he comes from. Is he a giant? It's just this like hologram. And you don't know if this guy's a giant or if he's, just it's a projection. He's got scars. He's seen a lot of battle. He says he's seen the rise and the fall of the Empire. So you're thinking, man, this guy's got to be more powerful than Palpatine. You think he's Plagueis maybe. You create this character and then you go and tell everyone, oh, no, yeah, I meant to have him killed off in the second movie. I knew it was going to happen all along. Yeah, we really had no plan for him. It was perfectly planned out. And even though Palpatine has not been mentioned, I don't think he's been mentioned once. No, he was mentioned once, because I believe in Last Jedi, Luke refers to him as Sidious. I think he uses Sidious. So he is referred to once. But that is not justifying the fact that he's coming back, and then that's like, oh, that's a little Easter egg. It was hinted in there. No, JJ, that's you trying to save your butt. It's a fractured franchise. When Rian Johnson killed off Snoke, that killed off whatever plan you might have had. I think you had a lot of interesting setups, and you weren't really worried about where they were going to go. That's why you were playing pass the baton. Because first of all, you weren't even going to direct this movie. JJ wasn't going to direct this movie. It was going to be Colin Trevorrow. And it's clear that there was no real plan for this trilogy. It's one of the main, it's probably the main issue. Well, one of the main issues of this whole thing. And now they're trying to, save it, saying, oh, yeah, it was part of my plan the whole time. Ha, I got you guys. This is the quote that he had here. So JJ justifies Palpatine's role in Rise of Skywalker. And I'm just going to scroll down here. I'll link the article below. Here we go. Some people feel like we shouldn't revisit the idea of Palpatine. I completely understand that. But if you're looking at the 9 films as one story, I don't know many books where the last few chapters have nothing to do with those that have come before. If you look at the first 8 films, all the setups of what were in 9 are there in plain view. Plain view. So you just have to look at all of them, and it's plain to see that Palpatine was meant to come back. I mean, is anyone buying this? Are you guys buying this? I would love to know. I guess you got to try to promote it as like, everything's fine, situation normal, but it's not. And it's pretty clear to see, because it's just, even the excuses are outlandish. I guarantee Lucas did not have Palpatine coming back in his original outline, which Disney threw out, which we now know is fact. I guarantee that Lucas wasn't bringing Palpatine back. Now, yes, the EU does bring Palpatine back as a clone at one point, so it's not like, this has been done before in the EU, but that's not what they're going for here. This is being shoehorned in to the end of the trilogy and saga to try to save it. I don't know where in Force Awakens or Last Jedi it's hinted at that Palpatine's coming back, other than a quick reference that Luke makes about the inability of the Jedi, how they were too blind to see, Lord Sidious, Darth Sidious's rise to power. Okay, that's the only thing I remember him saying. So anyway, to say this was planned from the very beginning. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like the video, share, subscribe. Find me on Twitter at FinalDeathStar1, also on Instagram. And until next time, lock the doors and hope they don't have blasters.